back, everyone, to an episode of Timberborn with me, Dr. Munchkin. So last time, if you've been following along, we kind of did an industrial revolution, got up here, started building our windmills, connected all that power down to here, which was fantastic. We did run into a little bit of a water crisis, hence why we built the larger tanks. Offline, I was kind of redesigning things to help future-proof that. For that purpose, we are going to be migrating over here. If we go ahead and build this, then we can get over here. These are some bad water pumps to get some dynamite, so I can make this really deep if I wanted to, because I don't remember the max depth on the old large bad pump. Max depth is 4, so actually we are going to destroy this for now, because I will want to get all of that in. But we have also kind of expanded this out a little bit as well, just so that we can get a little bit more dynamite in here and make this kind of a well for the big old pump. And we're going to make a water pump and a bad water thing. But in order to do that, we will need dynamite. And dynamite requires landscaping, and dynamite factory, which we do have enough for, so we can go ahead and do this, which will be good. And then I also need to get the water, not that, centrifuge. There we go. We will need you online as well. If I move that over 1, yeah, because I also want to get wood and get the wood workshop as well. So if we do this, then I get landscaping. Get that, and then we go ahead and grab the centrifuge here, like that. That will be fine and dandy. And then we can do this. This can migrate over here a little bit. And then what we will do is we'll grab that and that. And so we can do a little bit of this. And once they get up there, they can build the rest of those gravity batteries, and this doesn't prevent them from getting there. But yeah, as we get into this, as always, if you guys like this content, make sure you guys like and subscribe. We did lose a good chunk of beavers, but yeah, we definitely need to mine this out a little bit, let's say, so we can get a little bit more water retention. I'm not liking the way I've gone about doing this for now, but this is the bigger project for that venture. We also last time paused the old mega dam, which we did lay out. So this layout should, if bad water comes, should flow over here. If good water's coming, this will close off, this will still flow, and then it will flow into here, which should get all of this. In order to support all that, we will need the overhangs, most likely these. Something like that. I don't have enough sign points. They will require 3,000, and then we would get these as well, which is 1.8. So we will need a little bit, and then we should be able to maybe line them up here. Maybe we need to build some levees, and then we'll need the impermeable floor. But we're trying to work through these metals. We do have a bit of metals in stock, 162. That will help with that, but we do need to get over here and build a district center to get over here to get to a mine or just more metals in general. If I go to district management, I can make a new district center. I don't know where I'd want it. Maybe just up here to start with. And then we can build more in there as well. I will need the district crossing, which costs everything, just cost stuff. In terms of my trees, though, what I do want to do is go to remove this and do all of that. And the reason we want to do that is I want to go ahead and plant oaks. I think we're fairly stable with our wood farms that we have going on. So once this is all removed, we will go ahead and work on that. This is finally built, which is good. hopefully we are getting more water online, and we do have these guys. I think this should probably take... We should prioritize these things, though. So if I go to my priority list, and I just do a little bit of that, and that, we should build that. And I wanted to dynamite this out. So if I go to landscaping, I do need at least this, and that will go there to make that space. And then I do want to do that as well. And then for the triple, I don't have enough, but I need the centrifuge online. This guy. We do have the materials for that. Again, wood is our enemy. I might destroy this temporarily, or just move it somewhere else. We will have one here and one over here, so it's not the end of the world, but I do want to make this deeper so that one we could just pump if we needed to. But we do need the treated planks in order to build our lovely little dam. And how are we doing over here? Let's actually high prioritize that as well, just so we close that off appropriately. That is not going to be good. It will start to flood all this, unfortunately. So we will probably need to just do... Oh, I don't need to go that far. I just realized... Oh, no, I do need to go that far. Or technically I don't. If I just do a little bit of this, come over here and just pop you there, then I should be able to just destroy these. That's a bit less wood. And we can go ahead and prioritize those as well. So hopefully if they build all that, things will be good. That will take a little bit. This water is not being pumped for anything. Well, it kind of is down here. It's not the end of the world, but we should hopefully get things up and running. You just need gears. Gears is seemingly my limited resource, but I do have stuff available. Oh, I have 19 beavers, so we're going to unpause you, and we'll unpause you. So that helps. Beds, I have 6 available. We're just going to unpause you to add more. We did expand our wall stuff over here, which was nice, and I do want to start to get some decorations, in particular roofing. Like this, like that. There we go. So once they build this, all of these will actually get a bunch of bonuses for that, and it's just logs and planks. So as long as we can keep the wood up, things will be good. But the wood is going to be migrating again over here for all those purposes. At least they are a little bit quicker on the draw there. We are doing well, but once this goes in, we are going to start to flood, and this will lose its water. Not ideal. And these guys are still building all that, which is good. And how are we doing on water? We are up to 1.1, which is good. I really don't want to have another water issue like we had last time. Very, very unfortunate. And then what else are we going to need? We will need to actually migrate down over here in order to get this district set up. And so to that end, what we would do is the following. We'll do a little bit of that, just so we have a path, like so. We will need a zipline station here, as well as here, and then we can just go ahead and connect them up, like so. Add my path in, like that. And I do need a path over here, so we will just do a little bit of this. In fact, could I... Oh, you are going to start to build that. That's kind of nice. We'll just do this, set that up, and then I will build out over here, And we will build another station here, and then we can get a district crossing in here when we have this all set up. Can't remember how big it is, but I think we might be able to. We can actually check, right? Oop, I would need one more, so let's do that. Just kind of want to make it separated out a little bit, so we can at least have a little bit of a junction, and we can actually build some more resources over here as well. They will just work on this. It is a far way away, so I do want. I wish these had more connections. So the tubeways for the iron teeth are a little bit better in that regard, in the sense that we get easier time building. Because let me tell you, it is not a treat. They are finally cutting all this down. And so I go to plant trees and bushes and go to oaks. You can at least do that to kind of see where things are, and he can at least start planting that. What is your range? Oh, you can actually plant a little bit too. That is nice. But we want to fill that up. Paper should still be good. Gears, obviously I don't have. In fact, we're going to change this over to paper, just so you can produce more, and it's right underneath you. So I'm kind of happy with that. That's scrap metal. Are we out of scrap? We're down to 2. You guys can still reach this, right? Yeah. I guess we've been burning through a little bit of our metals in order to build these things. I don't know if this can be built with this, so we might have to just build like a crazy platform to get down there and then just destroy it once we've built this. It's not ideal, but it is something we could do. But I do need to build all this out, and once this district is online, we will need to get water and other things over here. This is going to be a big migration. That's a big move, but we need to make sure that we've properly built up our system over here. We're losing the water that way. Not the end of the world. Once this is done, it should clean up, and then we will replace this and build the large water as well. But how are we doing on resources? Gears should be coming. How are we doing up here? Oh, sweet. We are getting treated planks. That is amazing. We do need the dynamite, though. At least a little bit. So let's prioritize at least one of those for gears. You guys are thirsty? We shouldn't be thirsty. We have plenty of water. Yeah, just a little bit. Hunger's doing okay. We are hovering there on the old water. A bakery could really help. So I'm not feeling this so much anymore because we do have all these berries, and berries are not an issue. So we will go ahead and at least mark a few of these for demolition. And I'm going to go ahead and just destroy you. We're going to go to food, get the bakery online. Well, we will do that in a hot sec. I do want to finish this patch though. Like so. So that will all be patched in. Go back to food, get this bakery right over here like that. And then we can set our pathing up. Like so. So you don't require power, I don't think, and I just want bread. For now. We will need storage for all this. We could just build a triple. Oh, no, sorry, not a triple. Oop. A double. That's better. Something like you, and then get some singles. Like that, and then we can do storage. Massive storage there and there. And connect you guys up. This, we'll go ahead and make bread, as we're going to start to get those. and that will be good. I am actually additionally thinking of getting Spatterdock in here. So we would need more food, an aqua farmhouse, something like that, and I would need stairs down, and then you would have access to all of that, so let's go ahead and get some planting on. Plant this plant and more. I don't need the cattails right now. Something like that. Are you even not, are you just not reachable? You are not reachable. Okay. So we're gonna move those resources there. That's okay. Alright, wood is working on, how are we doing on the old mega structure over here? We're not doing too bad. I kind of want to just set the priority of those a little bit lower so they focus on that. I think their work is predetermined. And then how did we do? We do have bad water. Excellent. So we should start to get our dynamite online. Yes, we do. So I detonate. And we can build even more storage there. Oops. Not so much. Storage. Like that. And then we will just go ahead and build a path like so. And once these guys are done, we can blow those up as well. So that cleans that up, and I think 1, 2, yep. So if I go to storage once again, this is the depth that I want, type kind of deal. It is what it is. But we can store more. Something like that. It does cost gears. I can, store treated planks. Actually, no, I don't want to store treated planks. Let's just store regular planks. And then we'll build another one here. You can just store metals. You know what? I'm going to remove you. I want to move him over. Alright, so this is lots of storage, mind you. Let's do planks. And we're going to go ahead and set the priority of these to be low. Let's check the network. Well, we are starting to... We're getting more battery power. The demand of the network is needing more, so... Just double check. Yep, we are actually meeting the demand, but I do want more power. So we will start to get those things online. They do have access via that direction. Wood is coming online. We are building this, which is good. So this is our little project of the day. If I come over here, you have all your metals. You just need logs. That'll be good. And how are we doing on scrap in general? Doing okay. But this guy needs to be working. Do you have everything we need? We have bad water. So we can make dynamite. Oh, speaking of dynamite. Hello, dynamite. Where did you go? Landscaping? Yes. This is why I want to move this. Alright. Just gonna get rid of that real fast. Do a little bit of that as well. High prioritize all that pickup. And then we will just go ahead and dynamite out at least this portion over here. That will help keep things a bit better. All right, we can always build it back in once we've done that. But I also want to do that all over here. So we are going to need to build a platform down, unfortunately, like so. And I need stairs, like that, and then we can do our huge landscaping project. Like this. Something like that, and then we just grab you like this, and we just need to add a path as well. It'll all get destroyed eventually, so it's not the end of the world, but there we go. That should be connected. And we do have a drought starter where we can immediately pause. It is a 6-stage route. Not the end of the world, but I do want you guys paused, and hopefully our 1.1 thousand water is sufficient for a 6-stage route. By pausing that, we should be okay. Gravity batteries are working. We do have more power available in the system once things come online. And if I start to do that, and then we set up that, they should be able to, yeah, get all the way over there. Okay, so that will dynamite all that out, which is good. But that will take a little bit. But we do have at least dynamite online to start that project. They are starting to build all this as well. Oh, you need to be super prioritized, and the reason is if we get you connected, we actually have these 2 gravity batteries hooked up, it seems. So we're going to want that, and hopefully the wind starts flowing. Not draining any towards the night, but yeah, gravity batteries I'm liking for this build. How are we doing elsewhere? Wood is working on it. Okay, 5 days. Yeah, we will need a lot of water. All that should be going. Problem is all our wood's going here to help with this venture. Not the end of the world, but it is something that we need to be cognizant of. Yeah, lots of water. And did we ever get this built? We did not. That could help. It'll actually take a bunch of our jobs away. Jeez Louise, that's a lot of jobs. I don't have the planks because I don't have the wood because I don't have anything. We have a job situation. If we got this district stood up, we could migrate a bunch of the jobs over here. But let's at least start building the scaffolding, I want to say. So something like this. And then let's just start building up. Don't need that last one. That's okay. Something like that. And we do need to destroy you so I can get some stairs in right there. Unfortunately, I actually do need to break you in order for him to be able to build this. And then we do need one more cheeky stairs here, so I can do this. Oh, it's not connected over here. Well, there's your problem. So I come to here. Yeah, it's all connected. See, I can't make that connection because of the district crossing. But once all this is built, we can go ahead and destroy all that, and we'll have the zip line for that function. Yeah, it's 60. It's not great. I wish they had more connections. Anywho, what else do we want to get doing? They are working on that. If I do this, we are getting some dynamite in here, which is good. Because we do have... Do I have bad water? Let's see, you have no bad water, basically. We should be making... Oh, you take bad water, and you take bad water. So I actually need to prioritize this one as well. Nope, not P. I prioritize. So if you get your gears, we would be good to go. So we can prioritize the gears going into there so that we can do our whole dynamite project. If we go to landscape, so our water, that's a fluid dump, which is nice. Unfortunately, though, we can't do anything with this because we are in a drought. Luckily, we still have some water. It's another 2.5 days, and we are actually almost out. This is also why we want to dynamite all this out, just so we have a little bit more water. I could build another pump here to support with a deeper well, which is nice because I do want to get rid of these just because this is that much deeper of a location, and they produce more. So everything is good. Don't have the resources for that. Did we finally connect these in? I think we did. Yeah, they're starting to use a little bit of energy. We are going to need to pump, unfortunately. Didn't have enough reserves for that. What I do want, though, is high prioritize those. If I high prioritize those, we can at least start building the pump to extract that, which should help. I'm hoping. And this will help get us all that water that we need. But we are keeping afloat. I don't want to have another disaster this episode. It is a problem, though. But you are seeing here, the dynamite is being revealed. We still have water, luckily, in a bunch of our reservoirs. I just need wind power because we're about to run out of energy here. Oh, you're starting to turn. So we might need to expand the network out, which is fine. We can do something like this. And then we could build out power, large windmill here, here. Something like that. More power shafts. Something like that. Unfortunately, I do need this, just because that's a change in elevation. You should be able to get that. This I won't be able to get too far, but what we can do is we could build a cheeky little path over the top of that. Oh, you guys are ripping now. Barely enough, so these guys should be barely charging, which is why we need water, which we are running out of. The pumps are dry. You're still pumping, which is good. Did we ever get these online? We did not. Not ideal, mind you. And we're not making it. Oh, I think we're just out of explosive, which is why we can't do it. Luckily, metals is maxed. Food has dropped significantly. That is a huge problem that we need to rectify. I was hoping we would have that set up because we do have wheat, right? Yeah, we have 706 of the flour. Let's just say that. Okay, so we are thirsty. It's not the end of the world. And this is being finished up. And with the water returning, hopefully, it should start to, yep, it's flowing, and it should flow through here. Give us all of our food back. Like so. And then we do need to, the carrots have dropped significantly. How are we doing over here? Right, can expand out a little bit. So if I go to plant things, get some more of these. Something like that, a little bit more carrots. And then you, we can actually plant over here as well if we needed to. But let's go ahead and just do a little bit of that. All right, water is back, but not great. And now that this is done, you should have someone. We should be getting... Oh, we gotta wait for this to fill up? Boy. There's actually metals in here too. There's a mine in there? Oh, that's a decently close mine, but there's no way we're getting it. We'd have to build a bad water plug just to get that. I think the district is a better option. But now we're getting that online, which is good. Should be close to doing all that as well. And water is coming back up. Hopefully we don't have another issue, but it seems food is going to be a huge issue as well. But luckily the bakery is coming online, and that will just need logs and bread, and then we should start to get another resource online. I would like these as well, just because if we did get a bunch of roofs, it would increase our well-being. Everyone's thirsty once again. Wet fur. I do need wet fur. Can I add some wet fur? I could. So if I come over to decoration, or is it well-being? Well-being, get a shower. Yeah, we could do a couple showers here. What I need though is I need that, and then we can go to well-being. Something like that. So we could at least get some showers in there. We should be getting some extracts, some bad water. They should be starting to build these. Yep, that is being built. Perfect, because we want to dynamite this out so we can build the large water pump. Start to use those, and then things will be better as well, hopefully. Hopefully that solves all our water problems, right? You can see here, we at least have one. Look at that. And now we're going to get more. So it's all explosives and bad water production, which we should hopefully... How much do you have? 12, and you have 23. We be working. All right. Water should be coming back up. But yeah, we need more pumping. We need more storage. This is becoming a problem. Once again. And food is... We are starting to get bread online, which is good. We have sunflowers. We are getting some variety here, which I'm happy about. How are we looking at our project down here? Almost actually done. So once this is complete, water should just kind of flow this way. Start to flood this. As you can see here, this is just a complete little basin area. So I'm hoping this just overflows somehow. Doesn't drain off anywhere. Nope, there's a... Yeah, that would be good. Alright. Bad water, I don't care about all that. But we are getting all that dynamite in. But we need the super pump ASAP. Alright, food. We need to watch food. Food is a problem. Like, no joke problem. Carrots are fluctuating. That 119 though, not good. Not good at all. And logs, still an issue, although it is mostly related to the fact that we're building this. Because each of these is 12 logs, which is nuts to me. And these guys are almost done with what I need them to be done with. It's mainly this one, I want to say. But luckily we have people kind of coming up here and supplying all this. How's the network doing? Network seems to be doing okay, and we're even building like here because we are getting planks. Okay. What other recipes do you have? You have maple pastries. Maple pastries are good, but we need maple for that. Let's just go ahead and expand out. What is your range? All of this? That's fine. Plant crops. Let's just get some more carrots going. We can always destroy it later if we want. But I am feeling the need for more carrots because you can see here we are dropping. And we're probably, yep, died of thirst once again. Hopefully it's not a huge drop. We did lose a lot last time. And how are we doing over here? Finally enough. I can do that. And then we can go to water pumping. Large water pump. You. And so that goes pretty deep, but we want to do this. So I want you guys to build that ASAP. So this should get all the treated planks. Gears should be fine. But yeah, no, we'll start producing treated planks again. Our pine resin is at 50 just because we haven't finished this project, which is a bunch of pine resin, but I'm hoping that this guy gets built the next day. And we are already starting to raise this water, I want to say. Shouldn't be another outlet, right? Yeah, no, just pure inlets over here. We just need to fill all this with dynamite. And then we'll destroy this and rebuild that. Just so we have a deep well for ourselves. How are we doing here? They are starting to get logs. We already have the gears and treated planks. That is done. So what I want to see is this water rising. Because it has nowhere to go. Mind you. Like it's coming from here, where would it disappear to? If I lower this, yeah, no, it's just underneath. Just reset that. There we go. Okay. We do have the water pump online, so they will produce 5 every 0.33, where these guys produce 1. So this is just crazy big in terms of production. And we're going to want that here as well, just so we have a deeper well. So one of these is 5 of these, which is crazy. So if I get 2 of them, that's 10, which will be so much better. We could actually build another big water pump once we get all this done. But you guys are producing water, and so that should be good. Yep, we're starting to finally come up. Food is... That carrots did come back up. I remember them being under 200. We definitely need more everything, though. And you guys are almost done with this project. The issue, though, is I'm not seeing water rising, which I'm not happy about. And I'm wondering why, because if I blocked it here, it would rise up, unless this is causing issues. So what I would need to do is landscaping, dynamite, something like that, which we can do, especially if I do this. Like that, and then we do remove. I don't know if this is the issue or not. Prioritize all that, you and you. Because we need the water to rise. That's like no joke. And look at that, they finished this little project over here, and so now they're going to hopefully get all that hooked up. Okay, how are we doing? Oh, energy is seemingly better with the 4, because these guys are almost back up, or rather they rose up, which means we are producing more than we need. Logs still an issue, but logs should start to skyrocket now that we have everything available. Gears should be going in there once we finish off this, which is going to be more water storage, which would be good. You guys are finishing this. I'd actually like this done, so we are going to raise you up. Primary, though, is going to be the other bit. And I do want to get these raised as well, just so we get some showers online. We built that one. Buildings lack workers. Oh, well, it's because we don't have the district set up yet. And then we can start working on this. We're actually almost out of metals, which is very bad. What? Oh, it's because I'm full, right? Yeah, this has 90, that has 90, and I do have 206. So I think I'm okay as long as I'm not spending a lot of metals going forward. But luckily, you are good on the water. And how are we doing over here? Alright, that's good. Go to landscaping. Dynamite you. Like this, and then just prioritize all of that. So this should only take a single explosive. I have no idea why this is even here. And that should open this up to hopefully fill up. I think this little underbridge here is the problem. I kind of like it, but I think it is the ultimate issue that we are having. Water is coming up. We are starting to get storage everywhere, and we even have storage up here. So our water capacity is 3,000, which is insane. Once they finish these off, though, we should be good. How are we doing on explosives in general? I don't see explosives. We're producing? Oh, I kind of need you online. So you take the bad water and make the boom boom. And then we'll go ahead and prioritize you as well. Oh, we lost a few beavers. That's probably why resources are returning. You know, because reasons. And then let's go ahead and prioritize you so we get some more jobs. And we will just close you right now and you. So now we have 7 beavers available, which should fill out the other jobs. You're full once again, that's fine. Kind of thinking about, well, I don't really have I could get into here and make a nice little farm, but I'd have to blow all this out to make it easy to get up here. And again, this pathing here is still pretty far. That's 51 from my district center. So I think the goal is going to be setting that up. We still need a bunch of water though. All right, and then how's our forest looking? We're in the 60s, 60s. There's some 80s in there, and how are we doing over here? There's some 70s. So wood is our big factor here, although we are not needing wood for right now. I just need explosives. That's 133. They got a long way to go. And then they'll start building more power, which will help. And these guys are maxed out. And you guys are all hooked up to the network too. So look at that. We actually have a full gravity battery system online. And our water should further increase, I want to say. We only need these two. In fact, I could just do this. Because they can get to that one by themselves. And then we're just going to go ahead and demolish you. Something like this. Build the triple there. Triple there. And then I should be able to get water, large water pump there. And then we should actually prioritize you as well. And then we can maybe start to get rid of those other things. How are we doing over here though? Can't get the required materials. We should have explosives. What is my priority setting? That's all low. You're all super high. Drought approaching. Well, rut-row-reggy. That is not necessarily good. And I do need storage for that. As of right now, though, we're using all of our planks almost immediately to make gears. We're just trying to expand way too fast. If this was hard, I think we would be dead by now. Our flour's still going up, which is good, which means I am getting enough flour to support a single bakery for my current endeavors. What other crops do I have? I have the cattails, we have wheat, we have potatoes. Potatoes I really wanted to make work this time. We have so many potatoes. Getting this online though would help. It is just awaiting logs. We are getting logs. And then getting sap online could help as well. So let's actually raise you just a wee bit. You should be high priority. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to turn these back on just because we do have enough jobs. There's still 6 beavers that are needing to work. So this will allow us to move more stuff around. We're up to 1.6. How are we doing on the priorities? That will be our priority. Look at all the beavers travel by zipline. It's amazing. And I really, really want to see. There we go. Now we're starting to get that online. Hopefully this drought is not a long one. We have at least done a little bit to mitigate ourselves. We do have some water available, but I would love it to be higher. Perhaps it's not higher because... Actually, I want to try something. Closed. Do you raise up? Ah, that's the issue. Okay, it's because I'm draining. Oh, we went through the map. So what needs to happen, we don't have time to do it this particular cycle, but we are going to move the dams up so it raises the water level by 1, which will help with that. Yep, a little bit of flooding because of that, not the end of the world. That should die down, I'm hoping. But at least we have plenty of water for you. I hope. That's full. We're up to 1 point. Are you full? Ooh. Yes, basically. And you're filling up. And we are building you. Nothing to do in range. Who is this? Ah. You need to be prioritized. Somebody whack a log in there. We got 4. So now you can plant more spatter dock, which is good. I'm actually contemplating moving these guys all the way over here. Just so I can get more, because your range would be crazy. Yeah, so let's go ahead and just build a dam. Like that. And then we will also get some pathing over there as well, because you would be able to get over there for more planting. Ooh, that's so good. And so if I did plant crops, we could get more potatoes. Like that. You cover all... Well, we need this to be... Alright, drought started. Definitely pausing at least the bees. Hoping that that is deep enough for our needs. We still have power. That all dried up. Since we do need food, I do want to do this. Get more potatoes online, as well as more carrots, and potentially wheat. In fact, we could actually build up here like so. Get a bit of scaffolding here, and get another food efficient farmhouse like that. And then we can do a little bit of that. And so you guys could be able to get up there. And so once this water dam is built, we should be good. In fact, we could even build a secondary dam. There. With more levees on top. I think they can get there. I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, but you will be good to get more people. Yeah, that's out of water. But are we still pumping? I think we're still pumping. Yep, we got 3 people in there. This still has water, and we have 6 more days to go. So I'm leaving those guys pumping, but we're not pumping this out, and water's not draining out here anymore, which is good. And once we raise this up, this will be even a larger battery for water to pump out of. So I think our water problems are effectively resolved, and luckily we have all this gravity battery power to actually run our system inside of a drought. What is this? 77 planks. That's crazy. Are we even building these storages yet? No. Oh, I did want to build storage underground pile. We'll just do it there. I'll just do treated planks for now. And they can start building that. I mean, we apparently had the gears. And we had the planks. We just need the other stuff. And we'll just go ahead and do this while we're at it. Okay, 15 happiness. Oh, it's because we start to get roofing in there. We should actually try to get a little bit more well-being. Or decorations, rather. Let's get a lantern. Like that. We can do something like that, so there's a little bit of happiness going on. We can get another shrub in here and there. Put a little nice bench down there, and then I could get a beaver statue. Right in there. Okay, so they built all that, and our wellness should go up a wee bit. I do actually want a wind gauge as well. I'm just going to plop you there. Just because I think that's fun. But we did run out of... Oh, we actually pumped all the water out. That's crazy. This still has water, which is good. And we only have 4 days remaining. And we did run out of water there. So, water is definitely a commodity we need to survive on. Luckily, these trees are still going to grow over here. And I should want to make more water storage this way to keep this green. We could add a fluid dump as well. This is only 27 away. Yeah, we could add a fluid dump into one of these areas to support ourselves. You have nothing to do, but we have plenty of berries. I'm happy about that. You guys are planting willy-nilly, which is good. All this died because all this water went away. Okay, so maybe we don't pump here during drought. Yeah, that could be bad. Well, we could section off to an area for a fluid dump. Oh, we have no storage for berries. And you are not working because you don't have any resources. You have the wheat flour, and you have... We just need logs. So that is our biggest dilemma. You should be working though, and we are filling this up finally. Okay. We got another 3 days to survive. Happy about all this though. And then we just need to see... The droughts are what kill me, man. I wish we had a bad tide. Bad tide would be amazing. Because I could just pause all this and we at least have this water battery online. Hopefully. But what do we got kicking? I got 22 beavers without jobs. Food, once again, is an issue, and we're not getting food because of this. Luckily, we at least have that online. That is all empty as well. Ruh-roh-reggy. These just need logs. How are we doing? Okay, we are getting logs to come in. And once this is built, we can actually build a little bit more. Well, I could delete. Did we finish that? We did. Okay, so I'm going to... Well, I can't do it now, just because I think we'll thin out the water too much and all this will die. But once we are good here, I'm going to demolish at least these two so water will flow this way. And then we'll have different locks. Are you too far away? You're not. Yeah, you're not too far away, just that we're not doing anything with that right now. But I do want to help with this. All right, and that's wood. We don't need to replace that one yet. We could replace the metal blocks, but that is not what we need right now. And we have all these filled out too. It's just logs. So we just need wood. Breaking out of here, where would we actually build wood? Because we need water. We could, for the temporary time being, I know it is a trek, but what I'm going to do is this. Something like that, and then we're going to go cut trees, mark trees for cutting. That is all oak. And we need to go ahead and prioritize these guys. So that will be a huge influx. Building needs water. Yeah, building lacks materials. What lacks materials? What am I on? Large warehouse? That doesn't make sense. Oh. Oh, yeah, we don't have locks. So. But that should take up 3 jobs. These guys are working. Could I don't have another junction? And I'm not up here. That's the other issue. I don't think we can build down. Oh, we built this. That's crazy. That we could get. It's too far. So we definitely need to build this giant staircase. That just needs to be whacked. And then for now, I am just going to connect you up to here. So you're a little bit quicker. Water is good though. So I think our water problem, at least for the most part, is all right. We do have a slight issue though with keeping the wood up and a running. That other farm though should assist us in that venture. And then we could also get over here to try to get across. If I get a path and I get a bridge, suspension bridge like, nope, need a 4, like you. Something like that. And then we could add all that to be cut, and then just do some wood lumberjack flags. And we need to remove that resource. And then we can connect that up, and then we'll get more of that. We don't need the sap, I don't think. I think this is good enough for our 1 production of sap. How much research? Oh, we can at least start. We can't. Well, we can start kind of building it. So if we go to this and we get these 6. Something like that, and I do want a 4. Not enough science, that's okay. And then what we would want is landscaping, impermeable floor. Like that. And how much do I need for the 4? 1,000, but we could place you there. And if I get impermeable floors there, we don't need to build as far. And I would just get some structures, some levees like this. And then like this. Something like that. So water could flow over here and into there, but this requires all that to be done. So in terms of priority, crazy low priority on all this. But at least that's going to eat our metals a wee bit. Because how much do these require? I don't even know how much these require. Only 10, 12? Okay, that's actually not bad. Still have 24 beavers up and a running. And water's returned, so we do need to... What? Nope. Yes. And then what is your range now? Perfect. So we're going to come over here and get more spatter dock. Like that. We'll go ahead and prioritize you so we can get some more people online. Prioritize you. Now that we have a access across, we can do all that. So we're going to plant potatoes like that. We'll get carrots the rest of the way over here. Like that. You I don't need up here. And then how far was your range? You went out to there. So plant crops, get some carrots like that, and let's also get some more potatoes. Alright, so all that is good now. We should be prioritizing that. Food is waning just a wee bit, but we do need the logs, which we should be starting to get over here. We should have haulers coming for it. Yep, there they are. And this should be being worked, I want to say. You just need logs. What are we building that's a higher priority than that? I'm actually going to prioritize this stuff as well. Just a little bit. We do have the planks to build things, and these only require... Hold on, is that a dam? That's a dam. Don't want to back up the system just because this isn't high enough. But now that we have this as well, I am going to go ahead and destroy that, and we want to go ahead and build levee like that, and then a dam like that, and then reconnect our pathing, and then super high prioritize that. It's not going to affect us too much. A little bit of a water spill. It's not the end of the world. We are getting Spatter Dock up and running though. I would have liked to make this a giant reservoir, but that would require more work. At least the water is coming back. We should fill these up, I hope. I would have liked to start filling the bad water, but apparently we be crazy on the pumping. We can actually just build, oops, something like this, and get another bad water pump like that, just because we seem to be going through a lot of it. Prioritize getting that destroyed. Are you guys actually ever building? Oh, we are actually doing that. So explosives are coming. We do have a nice bridge here, and we can start cutting down all this for another wood influx as we clear that out. So once that's clear, we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, that's right. This is where all my explosives are going. Not the end of the world. Okay. Well, this never selected a product. What am I producing over here that I'd want to store? Probably, oh, that already has gears. Is there something else that I produce over here? Flour maybe? Yeah, we could do wheat flour. We will need more wheat production as well. Those carrots, though, are what's scaring me. Luckily, we have this online. Maybe we can plant a cheeky carrot here. I don't know if that will work. And we do have all that set up. You guys are being built slowly but surely. And we are getting more water, but I do need more water storage. And we are running out of room down below. So I do think the fluid dump is going to be needed. The question is, where do I put it? We can go ahead and unlock it for now. Yes, and I actually do have enough for the landscaping to get my 4 overhang. Where did it go? Here it is. Right there. And then we get landscaping, impermeable floor, like that. So this is our little little system here. And to help with that, we can just go ahead and do this, and do this, and do that. Something like that. So they could build all that when they get around to it. Metals, though, we are running out of metals, which will free this up, and I will destroy these things. And then just connect this directly, which will help with the district crossing. And this shouldn't be polluted by bad tide at all. But yeah, metals is going to become a problem real fast. Scrap, we're doing 255. That's enough to build you, and I think all of this. How are we doing on the wood over here? That's being chopped down. These guys, super high prioritize. And those should instantly take jobs as well to help cut down all these trees. So we are starting to get a wood influx. And if I look here, I do kind of want to blow this up, which they're almost done. We need what? Whack, whack, and just a couple of explosives. We do need to build storage for this, though. Storage. Let's just go ahead and make you extract. Check. All right. And these will slowly get built, perhaps. Oh, they're out of... Are they out of range? I don't think they're... Well, they might be. There we go. Now they can at least get over to these. These are still out of range. No good selected? What's that? Oh, I didn't choose anything up here. What are we full on? Let's just do berries, because why not? That way you actually start doing a job, and we're migrating berries over. Sunflower is not that great of a food source, but we are up to 15. We do have that. Lanterns should be built. If I go ahead and just prioritize all of that, we should be able to get some stuff online. We have 8 injured beavers. That is bad. Okay, definitely need some medical beds then. We'll go ahead and just build a little stairs over here, and then we will get a well-being, get some medical beds. Like this, and then get this set up like that. So that will help. Up to 16. Building like, yeah. Just pause you for now so it doesn't keep bothering me about that. And then we're finally starting to get this dynamite in, which means this is done. Which is not what I thought it was going to be, but at least it would, it fills up, which is good. Oop. Like so. So it's flowing out through here. We have finished this, so this is deeper, and then they are starting to build this. So hopefully next time we can actually dynamite all that out. Our food issues should be, it is coming up. We are getting more carrots. We do have all of this being crop mined as well. Looks like we do need more storage on grilled potatoes. We're gonna just change you to grilled potatoes. Yeah, there we go. And we could start removing carrot type kind of deal. But this helps. And grilled spatterdock is coming a little online. We should start to get spatterdock storage for the future. We really don't have any right now. It just goes completely and gets taken care of. Not the end of the world, but we are... Oh, because they're building all of this, we're getting all of the little benefits. If I go to well-being, if I get a dance floor, it is too big to fit there, which isn't great. Carousel, also too big. Herbalist, that's for contamination. A Lido. Oh, we should get a Lido installed. It's like a little pool. We could do it here. I just need to build some scaffolding, which we can do. Oh, like that. And then we go to well-being. Find the Lido. Do that. Yes. Get a contemplation spot to just make them happy. Put right there and right there. I don't know what I'm going to put here yet. Maybe something, who knows. But food is up to 2,000. Water is effectively maxed at 3,000. We are moving up in the world. This will help with that. I do want to build more water storage. And we do need to find a place to actually make something happen. The other thing is we have fully kind of designed this out. So if we do get crazy amounts of wood, we can start working on that. But I think next time we are going to start to prioritize getting the district set up. You can see here they've started to actually build it, which fantastic. And then we can actually set up this other district. It won't have water, which is a problem. So we don't have really resources set up here to migrate until we complete this, but at least we can get down here, destroy all this, and have the ability to transform materials. This project needs to be completed, though, in order to really sustain that, unfortunately. We are eating up our reserve wood that is around the area just to try to keep ourselves afloat as we produce tons of planks, tons of gears, and everything else. Logs are just an issue right now for everything. Let's go ahead and just increase your production though. But that's going to do it for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really enjoying Season 3. This map is crazy. You can already see the density that we've popped up with. But having food issues is not a good problem to have at this point. So the farming is really required. But I will catch you guys at the next one. Dr. Munchkin signing out.